family, what is up? So in this live, we're going to do a Q&A. We can do a cold call role play. Also, too, so I want to share with you some strategies that you can start wholesaling in 2025 for those of you who's trying to close your first deal or who are trying to scale up and trying to close one deal a month. But before we get into that, I do want to say that, my prayer goes out to everyone that is currently suffering through going through the whole, drama of the fires that's happening in California and in LA. And I just want to say that, my wife and I made a post on Instagram that, we're trying to find ways on how we can actually reach out to help those people. And the only way that we're able to help, in my opinion, because we live in Washington State, so it's not like we're local where we can drive out there. If I was local, dude, that's exactly what I would have done. But we try to find somebody that is reliable, that is trustworthy, that we can donate some cash to, so they can buy some food and some water to these people. But man, last night, Lon and I were praying for them, and my heart truly goes out to these people, man. I can't imagine, the insurance is canceled and you losing everything in your house. Like that's the biggest thing, So anyways, if you know anybody, please let me know of how I can, donate some cash. And then once again, we want to find someone that's trustworthy, that's going to put the cash to good use. So the announcement number 2 is I am doing a free training coming January 14th. All right. For those of you who want to sign up, I'm doing a private master class. It's going to be on Zoom. It's completely free, where I'm going to show you exactly how I started my wholesaling business, how I got to where I am today. And I'm going to show you exactly the complete process on how to actually get into the game, wholesale completely, and close your first wholesale deal. So TikTok family, if that's something you're interested in, make sure that, you RSVP your spot for TikTok family. Link is in my bio. YouTube family, I'll put the link in the descriptions. So you can go check it out and sign up. But let's go ahead and rock and roll. For those of you YouTube family, if you didn't check out the video that I posted yesterday, I highly suggest that you should. Basically, I went on a live recorded call with a seller, and I pretty much show you guys how I'm able to negotiate a seller that my student is having a tough time getting him under contract, and I was able to get on the phone with him and then lock him up under contract completely virtual. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out yesterday's video that I upload. All right. G Brown said this year is starting off bad. Here's still motivated that I'm going to close my first wholesale deal here. I mean, G Brown, honestly, dude, life goes up and down, right? It's like a roller coaster. So if you had a bad year, if 2024, if you had a bad year in 2024, I believe that something great, it's going to, it always follow with a good year, right? So those who is going through the, and it's all perspective. Those who's going through the fire in California, I'm sure that, after this, there's something great coming ahead of them. So hopefully they all, get their head up and stay focused and stay positive, even though, it's tough time for sure. I have no idea about wholesaling. So if you have no clue about wholesaling, and if you're looking for a side hustle or a business that you want to get into in 2025, that you can make some extra income, whether it's $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, with low risk, low capital, wholesaling is the game that you want to play. Once again, after the live stream is over, YouTube family, I'll leave the link in the descriptions. TikTok family, the link is in the bio, all right? I'm doing a free training masterclass. It's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be completed for free. So hopefully to see you there. But once again, TikTok family, all you need to do is comment the word me, and I'd love to bring you on if you have any questions. And YouTube family, for those of you, man, if you want to jump on a cold call role play, I'll put the link right here. Okay, all you need to do is click the link, join me live, and we can do a cold call role play if you want. Sammy, let me bring you on, Sammy. Okay. Sammy has a question. Let me bring him on. Or her. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Sammy's not on. Let me bring little Billy. Okay. Billy. Billy, what up? Hey.
So basically, I made some money off crypto, and I was wondering.
Oh, nice! Congrats, bro.
Yeah, it's about $50,000. I'm just trying to invest it
Damn.
the best way I can.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask you what I should do with it.
Sure. And Billy, so where are you based out of?
New Mexico.
Okay, man. Do you have your own business, or are you working at a JOB?
JOB.
Okay, man. Do you want to build your own business?
I work in a family business right now. It's
okay.
going to be mine eventually.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, so for me, dude, I mean, if you already have a family business that you're working on and you want to build and grow and scale that thing, and now you're just looking to, you know, take this 50K and, hey, how can I reinvest the 50K into? So, I mean, really, option is real estate, cryptos, or stocks, man. Because my whole thing. What's that?
I was thinking real estate.
Yeah,
honestly.
dude. So what you can do? Do you have your own house?
No, I don't.
Okay. So Billy, I mean, so that's your name, right?
Yes, I'm 20 years old.
Okay, nice, Billy. Well, dude, you're 20. You got 50K. Congrats, bro. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So now, dude. So what you want to do if you don't have your own place, what you can do is you can go. I mean, how's your credit?
I just got a credit card recently, so
okay.
It's not that good.
Okay, so if I were you, dude, I would start building up my credit if I were you. But you can have your parents co-sign for you, because you can go buy a fourplex, bro. You can buy a okay, so basically you can buy a single family or a multi-family with an FHA loan. And an FHA loan, dude, is for first-time home buyer. It only require you to put 3.5% down. Okay. So if I were you, dude, I would take that 50,000. If that's what you want to do, is go buy a place like, you know, maybe if you, I don't know how expensive your area is. Like, how much is a fourplex cost?
Okay, I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, but, so that's, dude, so that's something that you want to look into, man.
Okay, fourplex.
Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't have to be a fourplex. It can be a duplex, because you need to figure out how you can acquire that, because you got 50,000. So you need to figure out, okay, so what do I need to do? Like, you don't want to put all 50K as a down payment. You want to put as little as possible. Maybe, you know, get a duplex, live on one side, rent out the other side. That way you can take the rent from the other side to pay for the mortgage. So basically you live rent free. That's the ultimate goal, man. The ultimate. So don't buy a single family. So don't buy a 1 unit, but instead buy a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. Now, if you end up buying a single family, then if I were you, dude, like, if you don't mind living with other people and want to live rent free, then I would rent the bedroom out to whoever it is, your friends or whoever it is, and then have them pay the rent, and then take that and pay for the mortgage so you can live rent free. The goal, dude, is to stack away as much cash as you possibly can, dude, in your 20s.
Yeah. I was thinking of living with my parents just for a couple more years so I can stack a little bit more money.
I mean, dude, like, yeah, I mean, like, that is also an option. So your thing is, like, with the 50K, what would you do with it? So, I mean, Mama, if I were you, I would go find a duplex that I can, you know, buy with that 3.5% down. I would live in 1 unit. So basically, so that way I can have the freedom. I don't want to live with my parents, but it's up to you, dude. If you want to live with your parents, continue do what you're doing, and then just stack the cash. And then, you know, whatever crypto that you invest in that makes you that much money, dude, maybe you might want to reinvest some into crypto again.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's very smart of you to say. I'm gonna look at the duplexes.
Yep.
And the fourplexes right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, bro. Later, dude.
Later, man.
So, I mean, listen, if you're 20 and you have a family business and you got that extra cash that you don't know what to do with it, I mean, either go buy a rental property or you can put it back into, invest it back into the crypto. I prefer crypto over stocks, but I prefer real estate over stocks and crypto because real estate, dude, is it's the safest place for you to park your money. But if you're 20 and you already have a family business that you are building on, then, dude, I would go high risk, high reward, to be honest. Like, I would go high risk, which mean honestly, dude, I would have taken that 50K, dude, and like, this is just my personal opinion. If I was Billy, what I would do. So, to me, when you are working at a JO to B, where you don't have a business of your own, then I would take all the cash that I have. You want to stay liquid. You want to take that money and you want to invest into your self-education, which means you figure out what business you want to get into or what career you want to get into. Take that cash and build up your skill and then build that to kickstart that business. Pretty much that's what I would do, right? I wouldn't invest in anything else beside myself to build a business of my own. But in this case, Billy already have a business, a family business that he's already building, right? Now he just got 50K. Dude, honestly, bro, and you're okay with living with your parents, I wouldn't even buy real estate, to be honest with you. I would go high risk, high reward, man, right? Go big or go home. Because you already have a family business that you can fall back onto. It's already pumping you cash. It's making the money. Dude, I would take that, man, and then I would study crypto. And then, dude, that's what I would do, dude. I would figure out how can I turn that 50K, dude, into 100K in the shortest period of time. And you're not going to be able to do that by buying a piece of real estate and then renting it out, right? You're not going to be able to do that. Now, can you do the fix and flip? I'm not interested in fix and flip. I've done it for 4.5 years. It's a headache. It's extremely a headache. And Billy, do not ever let anybody talk you into, oh, hey, let's partner up on a fix and flip. You got the capital. I'm going to do the work. Bullshit, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a nightmare. It's a trap. Okay? Do it on your own, bro. So that's what I would do. I would take that 50K. Dude, right now, crypto, once again, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not telling any one of you what to do. I'm just saying if that was me, that's the move that I would make. Because right now, dude, crypto is kind of in that bull market. Okay? So which means it's really hard to lose. Right? It's really hard to lose. So, but you need to study the market, right? Understand whichever crypto it is, dude. I mean, right now, ETH, I would say ETH hasn't even made a move. Dude, every other one has made a move. Like Bitcoin has gone from like 50K to like 100 and something thousand. ETH has not made any move. I would have taken out of that 50K, dude, I would have taken 10K and put into ETH. ETH just dropped down to like 3,200. That's what I would do. Okay. I would also XRP, dude, XRP was good when you bought it at like $1 something. It's like 2 something. It probably can go up to that, $3 or $4, but you won't make as much. Like you might double your money, but we're looking for something where maybe we're looking for something that you can like 5x or 10x your money. That's what I'm looking into, okay? So anyways, Billy, that's all I got for you, dude. I mean, that's what I would do, right? And you're only 20, bro. You're so young, dude. You're welcome, Billy. How many times should I call a list before buying a new one? So when it comes to pulling a list, skip tracing and calling that list, I mean, listen, if you call them, there's no answer. I put them on a follow-up. And if you run out of people to call, then you might want to pull a new list and then call that person again. Okay? So, Billy, here's my last thing to you, dude. I'm sorry. So I have a buddy of mine. Once again, I'm not giving you any legal advice. And this is something you can buy on Coinbase. So I have a buddy of mine who said that he believed that this stock, I think, would go up from $1 something to possibly $20 to $50. I've been keeping it to myself. I don't do the research. I let him do the research because I'm not one of those like analytical. Like I don't like to sit there and read through a bunch of stuff. Like this cat likes to study it, right? He likes to study it. I don't. But the stock is. Hold on a second. Let me find it. Hold on a second. Once again, I'm not telling you. I don't even know if I can put this on TikTok. I don't think it allows me. I don't think I should say anything. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Okay, let's move on. I shouldn't say it. Cold call role play. Okay, once again, Brian, any TikTok family, if you want to jump on a cold call role play, comment the word me and I'll bring you on live. YouTube family, right here, I'm gonna post a link if you have any question you want to ask. Okay, go on there, man. Richard. Okay, Richard, let me bring you on. No, I can't see you. I can't. Hold on a second. The Prophet. Okay, hold on a second. The Prophet. For some reason, I can't bring. Okay, send invite. But dude, I've already made like 100 something. I shouldn't say that either. What up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. Happy Friday, man. So, what's your name? Braden, dude. Where are you based out of?
Oklahoma.
Nice, man. How can I help?
So I have been, contemplating the option of wholesale real estate, but I just learned this morning that Oklahoma is one of the 7 states where you have to get your real estate license to, wholesale real estate. Obviously, that's not a huge cost to start. Probably around, I would say, a little over $1,000. While doing the course, and then, but I mentioned, I saw you mention earlier about a list of callers. So where would you potentially buy that list? Is there a specific website that you guys use?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Braden. Okay, so Braden, here's a couple options. Yes, in Oklahoma, you do need a license if you want to wholesale more than if you want to wholesale. Now, there's a couple ways around that. Number one is you can find somebody that already has a license and partner up with them. That's number one. Number two is obviously you can go get the license, the realtor license yourself. Number three, dude, is you can virtually wholesale, which you can pick another state beside Oklahoma that you're familiar with that you can virtually wholesale. Because, dude, so for us, dude, I've been virtually wholesaling for the past 6+ years, man, which means you don't have to see the buyer. You don't have to meet the seller. You don't have to see the property. Everything can be done over the phone with the right tools, the right software, okay? Or number 4, dude, you can do what's called a double closing. So, and I have done a video on this regarding a double closing. A double closing, dude, like you can wholesale in Oklahoma or any states that require a license without a license if you do a double closing. A double closing means, Braden, let's just say you put a property under contract for $100,000. You found a buyer that's going to buy for $130,000, okay? So which means technically, dude, you would have to you would close between you and the seller, and then I know some of you will be like, well, I don't have $100K. Well, there's a company called transactional funding. Transactional funding means that they will bring the $100,000 and they will help you close the transaction between you and the seller, which means you're not technically wholesaling. You're actually buying the property and you're selling the property on the same day to the end buyer for that $130,000. Okay? So Braden, look into that. It's called a double closing. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, man. Okay, and the company that when you mentioned where to pull the list, dude, there's a software that I use called kingdata.ai. Dude, you can go there, find all your buyers. You can go there to JV deals. You can go there to pull any list you want. Pre-foreclosure, tax liens, tax delinquents, probate, any list you want, dude. And that's the software that we use, dude, to wholesale completely virtual. You can market your deal on there to over 200,000 cash buyer nationwide. All right, dude?
That sounds awesome.
Yep. Good luck, bro. It's called kingdata.ai. All right? So go check them out. Watch this. I'm going to bring my VA on, and I'm going to show you how powerful this software is. Comment in what city, what state you're in, and I'm going to pull 10,000 vacant property right now, right in front of your eyes, which means literally all you need is a laptop, a phone, and internet, and you can wholesale, my friend, from anywhere. So comment in your city, your states. I'm going to get my VA to come on. Okay. I'm going to show you how easy it is to pull a list of 10,000, let's just say pre-foreclosure. Okay. Let's see how many pre-foreclosure is in your states. I got it. San Diego. Okay. So let me bring my VA on. Let's do this. Okay. Let's take this to the next level. Hold on a second. I'm going to take this link. Okay. I got an email to her now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Patient. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So let me send this to her, Angeline. And then once again, comment. YouTube link. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me send it to her. Okay. TikTok family, I'm going to pause the live for a little bit. Okay. I'm going to... Angeline. Hey, Angeline, I just emailed you the link to the YouTube. Can you jump on YouTube and let's go ahead and pull up King data because we got some lists that I want you to pull. Okay. All right, TikTok fam, I'm back. Okay. So comment. We are going to start with San Diego. So San Diego is a pretty competitive market, but which means there's also a lot of buyers that's in San Diego. San Diego is a good market, and as far as I know, any property you get under contract in San Diego, typically you probably make between, I would say, around that $20,000 to $25,000 per deal. Okay, so let's just see how many pre-foreclosure is in San Diego. So comment in your city, your states, and hold on a second. Let me make sure Angeline sees the thing. Let me call her really quick. Okay, just want to make sure we're not wasting too much time here.
Hi, Khang.
Hey, Angeline. I don't know if you saw my text, but I sent you an email to the link on YouTube. Can you jump on YouTube? We got some lists that I want you to pull.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I sent it to your email, Angeline.
Sent me to my email.
Okay, let me know you got it. I hung up on her accidentally. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I got a team of 7 VAs that kind of help me run my wholesaling operations. And that's what allows me to go to Vietnam. Lon, I went to Vietnam for like a month and a half. Dude, I had a blast. I had such a great time. For those of you who've never been to Vietnam, I'm telling you, man, I brought my buddy, right? They are Americano. I brought him and his fiance. Dude, we went, man, we ate so much food, had a blast, took him around to the street market, let him negotiate. Had a blast, and he wants to go back for round 2 already. Oh shoot, okay, I'm back. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Comment your city, your state. So we're gonna start with San Diego. So for those of you, if you want to check it out, make sure you head over to my YouTube. Because I'll be able to share my screen on YouTube, you know. Angeline.
So let me share my screen. Happy Friday.
Angeline, happy Friday. So Angeline, we're gonna pull. I want to know is how many pre-foreclosure, how many people is in pre-foreclosure in San Diego?
Okay, so you wanted to pull pre-foreclosure?
Yep.
Okay, let me.
So for those of you who's watching, so the software that we use is called kingdata.ai. You can sign up. There's a basic plan, there's a pro plan. If you're new, go with the basic plan. Unfortunately, the basic plan does not have pre-foreclosure. But I will show you which one that I would use if I go with the basic plan. It's a month-to-month. You can cancel it anytime you want. It's subscriptions. If you go with the basic plan, you get 25,000 free leads that you can pull per month. And if you go with the pro plan, you can pull up to 60,000 free leads per month. So let's just see how many pre-foreclosure is in San Diego.
Okay. So we've got. So let's remove first the. Are we going to remove first the condo, the other property type?
Yes, we are. So once again, guys, you can go in here and you can filter it out down to what you like. So we only want to focus on single family and multifamily. And someone commented this, you have access to, like this also give you access to the MLS, which we're also going to show you. Okay.
All right. We only got 262.
Dang, only 262?
Right.
So, oh wow, there's only 262 people that are currently in pre-foreclosure in San Diego that you can target today. Okay. Let's see if, okay, who else? Let's pick another city or states. Hold on a second. Angeline, here's one here. I've never heard of this before. San Bern, I can't even pronounce it. You see it?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. What's that? San Bernardino. Okay.
Okay, see. Angeline is way better at pronouncing it than I am.
San Bernardino. Is that count city, right?
Yes.
It's a city.
I think it's a city, yeah.
Okay, got you.
Angeline, how do you pronounce that city again?
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Okay. Never heard of it. So let's see how many pre-foreclosures in that area.
Right. Okay. Sorry. It's foreclosure activity. Foreclosure.
So for those of you who's been like sitting on the sideline procrastinating, like, hey Khang, I really don't know what to do. Like literally, all you need to do right now, you can start right now, sign up for this software. After that, go there and pull a list of, pre-foreclosure. And then we're going to show you how to skip trace it directly from the site. And then call them and start making offers, lowball offer.
Okay, we only got 147, Khang.
Okay, so there's only 147. Okay. Angeline, let's just see. Okay, so we got 147. Okay, so now for those of you who sign up for the basic plan, let's pull a list of absentee owner. Let's just see how many absentee owner is in that area.
Okay. Absentee owners.
So absentee owner, guys, is a part of the basic plan. So if all you can afford is the basic plan, or you're new and you start with the basic plan, then I would target absentee owner, which means they don't live in the property. So it's either vacant or it's rented, one or the other.
Okay, so we have 12,496 here.
Dang! So we got 12,000 absentee owner. Once again, you can pull up to 25,000 leads a month for free, even with the basic plan. So 12,000 absentee owner that you can target today. Okay. Angeline, now we're gonna show them. Let me show you guys. Okay, so she wants to know if we got access. Okay, let's show them how we can access to property that's currently listed right now with the software, Angeline.
Okay.
So what's cool about this software is, for those of you who don't have a license, I mean, this is just another way to be able to access the MLS without having a realtor license. So we target, like, just all you need to do is sign up, click on active listing, right? We got active listing.
Okay, so for just San Bernardino City,
Yep.
for the active listing for single and multifamily,
Yep.
We have 523.
523. Okay, let's go in it, Angeline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me show you guys something here. So all you need to do is if you click on any of those active listings, so typically when it's active listing, I like to target property that they got to be on the market at least, I would say I would start with 60 days. They need to be on the market for at least 60 days or more and look for any like price reduction. That's when they become motivated. And then if you click on it, if you click on the listing, you can see who's the actual listing agent is, and then they would have that listing agent contact info, and you can actually send them an email, or you see it on there, Angeline. So it will show you who the listing agent is, their contact information, so you would reach out to them and just start submitting offer. But I wouldn't call them because I think calling them would just be a waste of time. If I were you, I would just email them. Just copy their email and then paste it, and then just, say, and then just go ahead and submit your offer to them. And a lot of you be like, well, how low do I need to go? So typically, whatever they offer, if you can come off 30 to 35% off of their asking price, and then just submit offer. And then when you get an answer back from an agent saying, hey, your offer is too low, but my seller is wanting to sell, but they can't come down that low, yada, yada, yada. They might give you a counter offer. And then that's when I would do the research. So I wouldn't waste time doing the research and then make an offer. I would just make an offer at 30 to 35% off their asking price. And then once I hear back from the agent, then I would do the research. Make sense? Because they're going to ask you, hey, so what's the best? I mean, my seller's willing to sell, but they can't come down that low. Like, what's the lowest what's the most you guys be able to pay for it? Then I would do the research and make them, the best offer. But right there, all you need to do is you go active listing, you click on, find something that's 60 days or older. You'll be able to see the listing agent contact info, and then just reach out to them. Okay. What other city and states you guys want us to go into? Okay, here's one, Angeline. Cumberland County. This is Cumberland. In New Jersey.
Okay.
Let's just see how many absentee owner.
Okay.
How do you find buyers? I'm going to show you exactly how it's done with the exact same software. Rana. I think that's how it pronounced her name.
All right, Khang. So for that county, we've got 12,144 for just single and multifamily for absentee owners.
Dang. Okay. So for absentee owner in Cumberland, California, or I'm sorry, Cumberland, New Jersey, we got 12,000 absentee owner, but you can literally target today. Once again, absentee owner is a good listed target because they don't live in the property. So they don't have any sentimental attachment to it. And once again, I will pull that list and then I would skip trace that list. Okay. So you can skip trace the list directly here from the software. Can you show them, Angeline?
Okay. So all they need to do is here, the lead trace tab, and then just click continue. All right, here we go. 1,214.40 for 12,144 leads.
Got it. So for those of you, if you don't have $1,000 to skip trace all 12,000 address, you can literally skip trace as many as you want. You can skip trace one address, you can skip trace 10, 100, whatever you can afford, but you can skip trace directly from the software. And once you get the phone number, all you need to do is get on the phone, put in the work, and just pound the phone and call them. Okay. So Angeline, now we're going to show them how do we find the cash buyer. So let's just say Raina, let's just say you got the property in a contract. Let me show you something really, really cool about this software. So you can go on here. You can literally, Raina, post your deal on here to over 200,000 active investor that's currently on this software right now. Okay. And let me show you. So let's, what city, what states are you in, Raina? Because I'm going to show you how to find that cat. Watch how you're going to go in there, and all you need to do is click on cash buyer. Okay. I don't know what city, what state she's in. 2929. It's called kingdata.ai. So it's kingdata.ai. That's the software. Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, watch this, Raina. So here's how much. Go ahead, Angeline.
We've got 52,402 for cash buyers.
Okay, Atlanta, Georgia. Raina, there's 52,000 cash buyer that's actively buying, all right, in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia, Raina, is actually a really good market. A buddy of mine, which his name is Gino, he's also another real estate investor. We just went to Vietnam. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you have any deal in Atlanta, Georgia, dude, send it over. I'm sure we'll be able to find you a buyer for it. But all you need to do is log on here. You can post your deal on here. Now, Angeline, let's go back to Atlanta, Georgia, where we actually see the listing of all the property.
Okay.
Because I'm going to show you something really cool, Raina, that you can leverage this software. Is there any wholesale deal that's being posted right now, Angeline?
Unfortunately, none.
Okay. So, Raina, any deal you get under contract in Atlanta, Georgia, based on Gino, my buddy, he said that you're probably going to make, he makes an average about $30,000 per deal. $30,000 per deal. So, okay, so just so you know, it's a great market. But there's, okay, so typically at the top here, Raina, Angeline, can you hover the mouse over there so they can see it? Because they won't see my mouse. No. Just hover the, okay, go back to the other page.
Okay.
No, go back to the previous page. Okay. So right here, you can't see my mouse, but you see where the house is, the picture of the house. So the thing is, Raina, you can actually, so let's pick another market where we can actually pull up and see some wholesale list property. Comment in another city or another states. Angeline, let's go ahead and put in Florida.
Okay.
Because Raina, let me show you something that's cool that you can do. So while you trying to, find your own wholesale deal, Raina, you can actually go on here and actually JV deals, which means that they will show you that other wholesale has a property in contract and they market the contract on here, that you can call them up. It'll give you the contact info to that wholesaler that you can call them up and JV the deal with them. Because not every buyer have the software. So you can take it, right there. So when it's in blue, like they should have changed its color. Like they should put in red or something, But Raina, you see that when it's in blue, how many are there right here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
There are 5. Yes.
Okay,
1,
so
2.
Raina, do you see it? So when it's highlighted blue like this, which means there's 5 property that's currently under contract it's not from one wholesaler, but multiple wholesaler that are trying to wholesale their deal on here. So it's the same thing. You can do the same thing. So once you got a property in contract, Raina, you can post your deal on here, and anybody supposedly there's over 200,000 investor that has access to the software, so they can go on here and they can see your deal. Or you can go on here and look at other people's deal that they currently got under contract, reach out to them, and then you'll be like, hey, can I send this out to my buyers? And And are you open to JV? So JV, Raina, means joint venture, which means typically, let's just say if they were to make $30,000 on that deal, and if you help to bring a buyer to the table, then you get $15K. And you didn't have to talk to the seller, right? You didn't have to spend any money on like marketing, skip tracing, talking to a motivated seller. You just, finding other people who has a deal on the contract and help them find a buyer for their deal and split 50-50. So this is really cool, okay? What other things do you guys want me and Angeline to show you? Angeline, do you see this right here? I can't even pronounce it, Angeline.
Oh, sorry, Farmdale, California.
Yep. Let's go ahead and pull up what else we haven't pulled. Let me see what other lists that they got that we can pull just to show. Hold on a second, Angeline. Okay, let's show them tax delinquents. Okay, let's see how many tax delinquents, how many people are in the city that are in tax default, tax delinquents. I get half the deal for just giving them the buyers. That is correct. And Raina, that's what we call JV, which is joint venture. And a lot of my students actually do that. And we have a lot of students that send us deal, and we'll find a buyer for their deal and then just split the deals as well. And I mean, with that being said, for those of you who'll be like, hey, Khang, I have a property in a contract, but I have a tough time finding the buyers, then email it over to that email, jvdeals@WTMFam.com, and we'll help you find a buyer for it. What you got, Angeline?
We've got 2011.
Okay, so roughly about 2,000 people that's in tax delinquents in, I can't pronounce that.
Palmdale,
California. All right.
Yeah.
Once again, 2,000 people in tax delinquents. We'll take that list of 2,000 people. Let's see how much it's going to cost us to skip trace that list, Angeline.
Okay. All right. So click this tab here, lead trace. Continue. Okay. It will cost her $201.10.
What's that, Angeline?
201 or $200.
For $200, you can skip trace 2,000 tax delinquents people that's in Palmdale, California, that you can start calling and making offer today. All right. All right, Angeline, I'm going to let you go.
All right, Khang. Thank you.
Thanks, Angeline. Yep.
Okay.
Bye, Angeline. Thank you. So once again, guys, nothing works if you don't, right? I try to share as much as I can. I'm trying to give you guys as much information as I can, but I cannot do the work for you. You have to put in the work. Like if you want to get the muscle, you got to go to the gym. If I go to the gym, I get the muscle and you don't, okay? That's just how it works. And the problem with most people, the reason why I truly believe the reason why most people don't succeed, it doesn't even matter what business they're trying to start or they're trying to build. The reason why most don't succeed is because they overestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year and underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years, which means they're trying to get rich quick. That's the problem. So when they are 60 days or 90 days in and they haven't seen the results or they haven't got a deal, they soon will quit. Most people quit, dude. Any business, most people quit after 30 days. 60 days, a lot more will drop. Just like everybody set a New Year resolution about going to the gym. It's the same thing. Okay? If they can just understand that it takes time, like nothing great has ever built fast. Success takes time. And if you're willing to put out this one whole year of 2025 to like, hey, Khang, I'm going to study wholesaling. I'm going to learn it, but I'm going to take action. And then just take it one day at a time. Focus on your own journey and don't compare yourself to somebody else. Right? Don't look at someone else and say, oh, man, he or she just closed their first day. It only took them 30 days. And I've been at this for 90 days. There must be something wrong with me. Maybe it's not for me. No. Okay? It's because everybody learns differently. Some are slower learner, some are faster learner. You just need to pick something and then commit and stick with it and just put in the work every single day and have faith and believe in yourself that your time will come. Okay? But you got to put in the work every single day and just stay committed. That's all it is. Raina said, once again, how do I find the house and work the deal? Can you show us how to find from start to finish? I'm new to this and want to learn the game. I just got my real estate license. Okay. So, Raina, first off, I want to say congrats for getting your real estate license. Number two, Raina, I just literally show you how to do it. So, step number one is go ahead and sign up for the software. Once again, right there, Raina, kingdata.ai. Raina, I'm literally telling you right now what to do. If I were you, if you are an action taker, you would do it right now. Sign up. Don't go with the pro. Go with the basic plan. Pull up all absentee owner in your area, right? Click absentee owner. Once you got the list of absentee owner, straight from the software, you hit skip trace, and you can skip trace as many as you want, depending on your budget, and then just pay on the phone. Once you call them, then you just start making offer. Okay? And then you start making them an offer, Raina. And then once they accept your offer, you put them under contract. The next thing you're going to do is jump back into the software and then start blasting the deal, posting the deal on there, and then finding the buyers that's on there. All you need to do is you just take the address of the property, Raina. You pop into the software, one click of a button, it'll show you all the cash buyer that's currently buying in that area right now that you can sell the deal to. That's it. It's not complicated, okay? Now, don't overthink. I know a lot of you're analytical, like you overthink too much, and that's the problem why you haven't got started, because you want to figure everything out. And you're not going to have everything figured out at the beginning of the game. You just need to get in and then do what you know and then start figure things out as you go. That's just how it works. Okay? For me, I know that every successful people that I talk to, they are more of they are just a very action taker. They're more kind of like a shoot and then aim, which means they go at it and then they'll figure it out. That's like the attitude that they have. Okay. Can I legally put that property I put under contract in the market in California? Can I legally put that property? Yeah. So I guess your question is, can you legally put the property in a contract? Yeah, absolutely, dude. So once you make an offer, the seller will sign what's called a purchase and sale agreement. That purchase and sale agreement give you equitable interest, which means now, Ricardo, it gives you the rights to actually move forward to buy it, which we're not, right? And it also can give you the rights to actually assign it, which is sell that piece of paper, sell that contract over to anybody else you want. So let's just say that you have a friend or a family member looking for their first time fixer-upper or whatever it is, right? You'd be like, hey, I just got a property in a contract. You can literally assign it over to them and have them buy it. Okay? Once again, for those of you who be like, hey, Khang, how can I get even more in-depth training? I'm doing an in-depth training, Raina, this coming Tuesday, January 14th, an exclusive private Zoom masterclass. It's completed for free, no string attached. I'll leave the link in the descriptions after the live is complete. Everybody on TikTok, link is in the bio, okay? So let me see if there's any other question. Oh, man, okay. I think I already answered that. Any other question? TikTok family, comment the word me. I got 10 more minutes, and then we're going to shut down the live. So comment the word me if you have any question you want to jump on. 11 said, bro, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Comment the word me, all right? Comment the word me. Do you have to pay a fee every time you create a contract? So the answer is no. The answer is every single time when a seller signs a purchase and sale contract, you would have to put down what's called an EMD, which is an earnest money deposit. Now, most of the time when you work directly with a seller, most sellers don't even know about the earnest money deposit. Some of my students actually have them sign the contract and they just hold on to the contract. They don't even send it into the title company until they find a buyer. So that's one way you can do it without putting up any earnest money deposit. You can just hold on to the contract. Once you find the buyer, then you can assign the contract to them. Now, the minimum, I think that you can lock a property in a contract with a $10 EMD. So if you're afraid, if you don't have $10 to put down as an earnest money deposit to secure the contract to potentially make $20,000 to $25,000, then you don't have what it takes to be in business or to be an entrepreneur. If you don't have $10, dude, I don't think that you should even start a business or be in business if you can't come up with $10. So for me, every single contract that we sent out, we automatically put in the contract. I could have put whatever amount I want, but I decided to put $250, right? If the seller ever looked at it, it just feels more, it feels better than $10. Okay? So every contract that we sent out, we put $250 on there. So my whole thing is I'm willing to risk $250 to potentially make $25,000. So what I'm saying is worst case, when it comes to shove and pull, you can just say, hey, you know what, Mr. Seller, keep my earnest money deposit. We'll just cancel the contract. And then you move on, finding the next property to finding the next deal to wholesale. That's the worst case that can happen. Okay. Now, in my 12 years of experience, okay, that's what I would do. Okay. Alex said, hey, man, I'm hungry to get my first deal, taking all the info I can, but now I want to take action. Alex, dude, congrats, dude. Alex, join my private Zoom masterclass this coming Tuesday, bro. I'll give you even more information, more knowledge, all right, to help you kickstart and get you moving in the right direction. So check the link in my bio and register, dude. No string attached, for free. Okay. Jacob said, do you have to live in the U.S. in order to make this happen? Jacob, you don't. Now, I know, I got a student that's from Canada. I know there's some paperwork that you have to do. There's some loophole that you have to go through, but you can live in another country and wholesale in the state. Okay, as far as I know. Do you wholesale land? So typically I try to stay away from land. Okay. When you're new into the game, I highly recommend that you just focus on single family or multi-family. Don't try to get into commercial. Don't try to get into apartment. Okay. Don't try to go for $1 million homes. Okay. And don't get into vacant land. Okay. Just stick with what 99% of investor will buy. A mom and pop, a husband buy will buy the fixer-upper any day, anytime, that single-family home, any day, anytime. But when you come to a vacant piece of land, now you're dealing with different types of buyers. And there's just much more work to, when it comes to vacant land, you need more knowledge. So it takes more time, more education. My personal opinion. And your pool of buyers is typically, developer or builder. Most, husband and wife contractor or whoever it is looking for their first flip, they're not looking for their first vacant piece of land. All right, to flip. Danny said, how much is your classes, dude? I'm doing a free one coming on January 14th. All right, link is in my bio, man. But it's free, no string attached. Oh shoot! See, violated community guideline. They don't like it when I talk about that. How much is your class for a course? Oh, Danny. So Danny, for those of you who be like, hey, Khang, I'm interested more in like the course. If you just want to grab the course, then all you need to do is go to WTMFam.com and check it out. Okay. I got about 5 more minutes. What other questions? But I highly suggest, Danny, before you purchase the course, just join me this coming Tuesday. Okay. Once again, once the live is done, I'll post the link in the description so that you can sign up for free. Any other questions? Okay. We're wrapping it up. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here. Thank you so much. And I just want to say that 2025 has already begun a long time ago. Okay? And I know a lot of you are still haven't even taken action yet. Once again, nothing works if you don't. Results come from action, not from talking, not from planning. Okay? Not from watching YouTube video, reading books, or listening to more podcasts, or going to any more seminars. I know a lot of you're like, hey, I want to go to the next seminars, or, read the next book. But it all comes down to you just got to take action. Like you already know what you need to do. I can almost guarantee you that you already know what you need to do. Like I gave you enough information to start. And some of you be like, I don't know where to start. The reason you say that is because you're afraid to make the wrong move. But then you also don't want to pay someone to show you. I know some of you are like that. Like you, not all of you, but I know there are people out there that are okay with, dropping $1,000 on designers. But when it comes to investing in themselves, they cheap out on it. And that's why they're not where they want it to be. And that's why you're not making the money you want it to make. Right? And I get a lot of people that reach out that they already know what to do, but they're afraid to make the mistake, but they also don't want to pay the dues, the fees to get a mentor. Like they want it to come for free. Like they want you to get on the phone with them, tell them what to do, and say, do this. And then they can come back to you, ask you questions. I don't know about you, man, but nothing came to me for free. But I do put out free content, all right, because I'm putting out to the mass. But it's hard for me to take my time and just give it to one person and help one person for free. I hope that makes sense. And honestly, dude, if you're a true entrepreneur and if you have the right mindset, you shouldn't ask things to come easy. And you shouldn't ask anybody to help you for free. Like that's the kind of attitude or the mindset that you should have. Make sense? Like, dude, like, for example, so one of my students, I'm just giving you an example. One of my students, this is why I believe doer over talker. So one of my students, he's also Vietnamese like me. He joined my Wholesale to Million Academy. His name is Andrew. I don't know what his Vietnamese name is, but he has a very thick accent. So he was going to ESL. So he's taking like an English class, and then he was also wholesaling at the same time, trying to learn how to wholesale at the same time. So the guy, dude, make no excuses. Okay, and dude, if he can do, and I did an interview with him. If you don't believe me, I did an interview with him. I don't know, like a couple months back. But he closed his first wholesale deal for $288,000. One deal. The guy can literally take 3 years off if he wanted to. So anyways, I met him in Vietnam. It wasn't planned. It was a coincidence. I met him in Vietnam. I ran into him. and he showed me how to invest in a stock that he believes that he's been studying, but he thinks that it will double, it will 5 or 10x my money that I invested. I trusted him. I didn't do any research. I just trust the cat. I think I put like 17,000 into that. And I haven't told him this, but if I will pay him 10% of what I make. So if we end up making $100,000 on it, I'll pay him 10 G's. Because I believe, dude, in my life, I don't want to owe anybody anything. You do me a favor, I'll make sure I'll make sure I'll do you right. That's just how I live my life. I don't want any freebies. I don't want anything from anybody. If I owe you, I'll pay you, because I do believe whoever you owe now, and if you don't pay them, you have to pay them the next life. That's just my belief. I could be wrong, but that's how I live my life. So I haven't told him this because I don't believe in talking. I just believe in doing. Don't tell me, show me. So he told me, I took the risk, and I said, dude, I tell myself if I was to make it, I'll give it. So if I end up turning 15K into 100K, I'll give him 10K. Well, I mean, I'll take back my initial investment, and then I minus, and then regardless, I'll give him 10,000. And the reason why you want to do that, and the reason why you want to have that kind of mindset, let me show you. This is how you build relationship, my friend. Because if that person can show you how to win from one thing, and if they didn't expect you to pay them, and all of a sudden you out of nowhere pay them, don't you think to them they'll be like, damn, dude, I didn't expect that from you. Dude, they will look at you different. Which means if they can help you once, if they can tell you to buy it once, I know, man. If he come across anything good, he's going to show me again. Because I'll pay him again. I'll pay him everything. Every time he showed me it's something that will win, I'll pay him. Because that's the relationship that I want to build. So when it comes to friends and family, you got to separate between the money and the relationship. Otherwise, if you put the two together, you're going to destroy the relationship. Which means family is family. But when it comes to business, it's business. I owe you, I'll pay you. So to me, it's really black and white. You owe, you pay. They do you a favor, you do them back a favor. That's just how, I believe that's how you keep a relationship, man. But anyways, that's just me, and I just want to share that. And I appreciate each and every single, I wish I can share with you guys which one he showed me. Should I? Okay, should I? Let me ask, like I believe in this guy so much, man. And let me tell you why I believe in him, okay? So for those of you who don't know about Dogecoin, this cat was studying the graph. He bought Dogecoin when Dogecoin was at 10 cents. And he put $80,000 into it. Now, and he believes it's going to go to $1, which I believe it's going to go to $1. It's just a matter of time. Okay? It's just a matter of time. So, YouTube family, do you want to know? I'm just going to give you guys a few seconds to think about it. But I can show you right now that, you know, hold on a second, man. We were up the other day. Okay, so I put 15K. Okay. Just so you see it, okay? There you go. All right. Now listen, for me it's like when you do anything in stocks or crypto or whatever it is, you got to be willing to lose the money that you put in. Which means you got to be okay. Which means you're taking a risk and you're taking a gamble. Which means you got to be okay for that to go to zero. Like I'm okay with that, waking up and that go to zero. That's why I only play with money that I can afford to lose. And I suggest you do the same thing. Once again, if you don't have a business that's already in place, you shouldn't look into anything else besides investing in yourself, education, and your business. Because you want to stay liquid. You don't have extra money to start putting it everywhere. It's just not a smart move. I can do it because, dude, I don't care if I wake up and that 15,000 go to zero, dude. I'll make that back in a day. Okay? Anyways, hopefully that helps you guys out. For those of you who's like, trying to like diversify and looking for other investment opportunity, yada, yada, yada. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here. Until next time, take care, and let's go get this money. I'm out.